Hello and welcome to the daily Forex report for May 17th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair did move to the upside, broke through some previous resistance. Overall, moving sideways when you look at it long term. Look for it to potentially go as high as 82.17, possibly as low as 80.33. Look for some resistance around 81.75 and look for some support around 80.60. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed up. We are looking for this pair to continue to the upside to some degree, although it appears to be moving sideways over the past couple of bars. Look for it to potentially go as high as 143.67, possibly as low as 140.49. Look for some resistance around 142.75 and look for some support around 141.15. Now the pound US dollar pair pulled back. It's moving sideways overall. Look for it to potentially go as high as 163.76, possibly as low as 161.09. Look for some resistance around 163.05 and look for some support around 161.65. Now the US Swiss, this pair came right down to previous support and held there. We are looking for it to break to the downside during this next session. Look for it to possibly go up on a reversal up to 0.8931, possibly as low as 0.8705. Look for some resistance around 0.8905 and look for some support around 0.8775. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have the Pound Bank of England minutes being released at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the Federal Open Market Committee minutes being released. Most of that has already been talked about, so probably won't have too much of an impact. At 7:50, we have the Japanese Gross Domestic Product annualized showing a drop from negative 1.3 to negative 1.9%. They're showing gross domestic product for the last quarter having decreased as well from negative 0.3 to negative 0.5%, which would be negative news for the Japanese yen. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, if you take a look at the pound US dollar pair, we have a swing trade opportunity that has created itself over the past couple of sessions. I am looking basically for a break to the upside on this one. There's a couple ways you could do this. You could look for it to hit the trend line, which right here would be about a 65 pip move. We also have previous areas of support right here. Oddly enough, they do come fairly close to the same number. So exiting right here, about 57 pips up would be what I'm looking for. Use a risk to reward of 1-to-1 on this one. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.